Hello everybody, I'm Moldy West, and this is Hollow Knight Silksong once again. In the last episode, we made it all the way to the top of Bilewater and then died twice. But we do have this nice hidden bench right here, so that makes the climb back to this incredibly annoying boss a lot more manageable. So, back up we go, and then there's this guy. Too bad those traps didn't hurt him. He got impaled through the brain with a big old wooden stake, and it didn't kill him. He took no damage from that, and I disapprove. I feel like that guy should get hurt by those traps. That's just fair trade there, if you ask me. I really wanted that harpoon to hit the bug thing, but nope, did not happen. 'Twas not meant to be. And so this gets pooned so that I can keep on climbing, and now you die like the miserable little turd you are. And I climbed a little too high there. Just a little. But it wasn't too high. I didn't lose myself in the sauce of me climb as I've been known to do. My climby sauce shall not be my end this day. If anything's gonna be my end, it's probably gonna be that boss that I swore that I was going to kill in this episode. Now, just give me back my stuff, and you sons of bitches get up on out of that death water that I don't want to be sticking myself into. And you're dead. You, sir, are also dead because your mother hates you. Not sure why I always default to telling people that their mother hates them. It's just psychological warfare, I guess. Really demoralizes them, makes them fight less effectively. And now, you're down, and so is that other guy you got exploded on. Yeesh. Now, just die, please. And now it's your turn. And die now. Good. Killing this gauntlet nice and easy-like. Swingity swing swong. You ain't gonna get me, Mr. Swingy Ball. I'm wise to your tricks. And there we are. Now come on over here, mister. There you go. And any second now, here he comes. Boomerang for you, get those nice little cheapy shots in. That's how we start this. And now, back into the goop with ya. He's used to the parasitic maggots that live down there. They don't cause him no intestinal distress. Now, no suckies. Alright, those are a problem. Now, can you just there you go, that was some damn good boomerang hits right there. And here he comes, bouncy bouncy. Yeah, your bombs are useless over there. Don't you go flattening me into the ceiling. Yeah, into the goop with ya. Here he comes again. No. That's okay. I can get hit by that because I suck at dodging. And now we're all good. And boomerang up. That boomerang was less good. Less good than it could have been. So was that one. Yeah, you just do your suckage over there. And now your ass is bouncing off of the goo. I fell in the goo. Yep. Just fall and die, please. And these, watch the ball. And Bounce off of your head. He is done! Hell yeah! Groal the Great, more like Groal the festering corpse in a big old pool of maggots. So can these doors open now? Well, this works. There we go. A bench that just rose out of the nasty-ass maggot water. And inside here is something we're going to need to unlock Act 3. The Seeker's Soul. Well, now let's take a quick look at that. Yeah, there's Groal the Great, chief and chaplain of the Stilkin, forever raging against the citadel that chokes their caves and sees them suffer. This one's strength was much enhanced by stolen soul. They are not the first who have tried to hoard it, or to mold it towards such violent ends. Anyway, the Seeker's Soul, yeah, there it is. Cracked shell containing soul, drawn from a long-deceased bug. So yeah, we got that, and now we can continue our climb up beyond the fetid reaches of Bilewater, and you drop on down. That is nice and open now. And here, an area that we do not have a map for. And no, can't break those walls. But what about up here? Yeah, that's a thing, but over up, we got problems. Yeah, I can't go to the right. There is a thing that just dangles its tongue down, blending in with these vines, and if you run into it, it tries to pull you up and chew on your face. Okay, that is a less desirable outcome than what I was hoping for. Oh god, where's the end of the hallway? Don't you fucking hold on to me, you stupid grabby vine tongue thing. Okay. Better. Here he comes again. Okay, he's dead. Exploded into chunks. And we can use this guy to help us reach new heights if I just don't break out too fast. But I'm paranoid about getting my head chewed on. And there we go. Now we can kill you and make you die if I could. Yep. There you go. Dangle your tongue, smack that tongue, and now I smack you. Well, I missed my chance. There, now you're dead. You are now in my book of creatures I have murdered. And there's another one. Yep. Yep. Kill, murder. Full health. Feeling better. Feeling healthy. And you are what now? I know you're a thing that's probably good. Key of Apostate. And what is that? Something. Oh, I see. That's one of those flies with the cages grabbed by one of those critters. One of those big wall mouth things. And over this way, some shards that have fallen into the maggot water because of course they have. I do need to replace the shards I spent making boomerangs that I chucked at Big Boss Man earlier. And in here, I'll just sit down on this real quick. That feels better. And you are a person. Spider. Your stench is strange, yet similar. Your tension is smelt strong. Do I seem a threat to you?
Juanita.
This whole land keeps me cautious, Tall One, and your claws look to have seen much sharp use. Yes, I kill, gladly, but only to feed my shell and my brood to come. Your meat, much sustenance it could grant, but too hard to pry. Your long false claw would slash back swift.
Mi offende?
Good, so you can sense my skill as I yours. A truce then, that we both shall live beyond our meeting. Any further things to say? You stay, spider. My brood needs meat much, the organs of others. Or would you instead offer your own? Gift a shell's warm insides, a sweet feast for my brood's birth meal. Yes, I'll hunt some things for you, because I remember you giving me something very useful.
That's fine.
I will not offer my own organs, tall one, though I may bring the meat of others slain. Good, spider. Skewered, shredded, seared. Bring it all. Much will be needed. Enough to sate my brood to come.
Regina Fora.
Your demand is extensive. First, I must acquire tools appropriate for the task. My current arsenal will not grant your wish in full. My brood has not long till hatching, spider. Find your tools, do your duty swift, and you shall see reward for the slaughter. So yeah, we need shredded, seared, and skewered organs. Now, as for the tools I have, this gets us the shredded, that long pin will get us some skewered, but for the seared, we're gonna need something that I haven't found yet. And that something, I'm pretty sure, is down in the deep docks. Yep, can you not grab me? I'm trying to see what's up here. Get my head out of your mouth! As much as I like putting head in things' mouths, that is not a mouth I intend to put my head into. Ouch. I did that to myself. Oh, I found a thing. What are you, just afraid? Yep, frayed rosary string. But there is a room down here to the right that I haven't been in just yet. I might like to murder you for being in my way before I go poking my head in there. Yeah. How did I not go in here yet? Not paying attention, that's how. That's a thing to watch out for. Hey, don't you go grabbing me and plopping me down into the goo that I be trying so hard to avoid. Now, no grabbies. Big room full of grabby worms. And now, we are in the clear, I think. Yep, there, I bounce off of you. You serve as a trampoline. That's all you're good for. That's all you'll ever amount to, is just being a trampoline for somebody. Yep, that's... I thought there might have been something over there. Now just quit grabbing and biting, and mask shard, definitely worth getting. It was worth the pain in the ass that this room had given me. Okay. We're good, and I don't think we need to be in Bilewater anymore for the duration of the foreseeable future. Now, downy woundy, yep. And it just, if you flop up here where I can smack you without fear of falling into the goo, that would be great. But you ain't gonna let me have that, are ya? Because that sort of shit goes happening. Now, away we go. There you go, stupid. You can suck on the needle, and then you can die horribly. Alright. Now let me out of here. I'll just get me some heals before I go, because I'm in rough shape after that room, and you are just annoyingly out of reach. Stop doing that! Now let's go back to the slab. We got the key of apostate up there, and that's gonna open some shit here. Now, I don't have the map for this place. that is gonna be a pain in the ass, and I feel like I should be able to get up there above where that bench is, but I just ain't getting it at the moment. Oh, traps. Right, that's a thing in this place. So does this open with key of apostate? Yes, it do. Open on up, ye son of a bitch. Now, what you keeping in here? This guy, that's what you're keeping in here. And he's dead. Maybe you should have better guards here next time. I don't know, just saying. Better guards don't die so easily. Penitent, 8th of the 12th, guilty of the sin of irreverence, penance by chaining, absolution granted after death. Penitent, 2nd of the 4th, guilty of the sin of dissonance, penance by silencing, absolution granted after death. Penitent, 4th of the 4th, guilty of the sins of infirmity. Infirmity? I don't even know what infirmity is. Sickness. Okay, so they just got sick. That's what their sin is. Penance by swallowing, absolution granted after death. Now, when you say swallowing, penitent, 12th of the 1st, guilty of an unnamed sin, penance by casting, absolution not granted. Okay, so y'all got some very strict punishments for what you deem as sin. And apparently getting sick is sin in their books. Now, that hardly seems like sinful behavior, but whatever, that's a memory locket. Now, if we keep on going higher, that's a boulder. I would very much like to find me a map of this place. I do remember you don't just buy the map, you find it somewhere in here. A lock with the mark of indolent. Yeah, I ain't got nothing for that. Now, what's going on in here? Is there any hidden things for me to be finding? Doesn't seem like it. Well, fine. Are you another apostate? Nope, that's heretic. Ain't got no heretic key. I only got apostate key. We still need indolent and heretic keys to be getting through this place completely. You and your goddamn traps. Guess it makes sense. You don't want prisoners escaping. And I hear the faint sounds of a flea nearby. What you doing in that cage? Awoo! Goodbye, flea. Nope, that's all there was in this room. Just that flea. So, flea found. And this guy's here. Over this way, we've got way to bench. Alright, and now if I remember correctly, this is where we find the map, scrawled on this guy's chest. A husk with a map of the slab etched upon its shell. Yeah, I'll just rip your skin off and keep it in my pocket. Slab map. Hell yeah. Map of the slab. We can now find our way through this place. And with that, I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. God. Bye.